Presidency Minister Qodashe says Cabinet has agreed to measures to help support local businesses from the impact of U.S. tariffs.
They're working with the Department of Employment and Labor on measures to mitigate potential job losses with the competition using existing instruments within the Department of Labor's entities that can be adjusted to respond to current challenges. Following consultations with the Competition Commission, a block exemption for exporters has been introduced to enable collaboration and coordination by competitors. A draft block exemption will be published by end of this week so that the process can be concluded.
Around 7.5% of all South African exports go to the United States, mainly from the automotive and agriculture sectors, translating to billions worth of trade for the country. There are fears that the tariffs could potentially lead to 30,000 job losses. Government is looking to expand into new and existing markets in Asia, Europe and Africa.
The priorities are on the exchange of top 100 products, establishment of a permanent expo in China, and cooperation to address regulatory measures. B, on investment and industrial development. The priorities are on investments in steel, tires, automotive, battery manufacturing, pharmaceuticals and medical devices, rail manufacturing, and the digital economy. On the skills development component, focus is on skills associated with identified sectors. Priority sectors including to service and provide aftercare maintenance.
South Africa is not the only country to be slapped with tariffs, with traditional U.S. allies like Canada and India also not spared. The U.S. president on Wednesday slapped India with a further 25% tariff increase over its purchase of Russian oil. Ntshabeni maintains that South Africa won't abandon its policies despite concerns raised by the U.S.
We need to be very clear that the transformation agenda of the country is non-negotiable, because that transformation agenda is not for the sake of its own. It's to make sure that we build an equal, united and prosperous South Africa. There have not been any law in this country that have been adopted by the Democratic Parliament since 1994 that has been made to be punitive.
The exact extent of the economic damage to South Africa is not yet clear as talks to find middle ground with the US continues. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Zoleka Qodashe in Pretoria.